Hello guys. Today we are gonna talk about the next episode here, Full Moon Halloween. This one aired on October 27th, 2001. It's TVY7. Has 9.0 out of 10 on IMDb with about 47 user votes. It's directed by Richard Correll. He was known for it's loading. You know how it is. Oh my God. He directed Hannah Montana and wrote for the Hannah Montana movie. Oh my God. That is interesting that he did that because this is one of the best episodes of the season. And it stars it actually stars the same people from the last episode. So if you want to know about them and their backgrounds, I suggest checking that out. I don't want to go through the loading chaos of that. But yeah, I remember this episode vividly. So, and there's a pretty solid synopsis. So let's go over it a little bit here. A cart crashes near Freddie, Janet, Dex, Todd, and Alexis, holding invitations for them to come to an old creepy house. It turns out to be Freddie's new home, where he's invited them for a special Halloween party full of props and an accusation that one of them is a werewolf who's been attacking people in town. He's determined to use this full moon night to discover which one of them it is, with the help of some special werewolf catching creatures, which themselves may be a reason to panic. This is actually a really interesting episode, and it's made more interesting by the fact that the whole cast is the same as School of Spirits. So it's kind of interesting to think of going from like a typical like group of kids trying to, root for them to get out at the end to now, okay, one of them's a bad guy now. One of them's this, one of them's that. It's I find it very interesting that this is kind of a two-parter, but it's really not. I never seen it done an anthology thing before, and I don't think I've ever seen it done since. So, I mean, movies it's a little different, but for a TV show, yeah, this is very interesting. I definitely like this episode a lot. The set is, from what I remembered, I liked the set a lot. I thought it was a bit creative. The kid actors are pretty solid for the most part. Um, the twist is pretty good in my opinion. That I think the twist is pretty good. For the most part, or the way it's delivered is good at the minimum. Special effects I think were pretty solid too. It's just a, it's just, I just love it because unlike normal anthology stories, you kind of get some build up to these characters in the previous episode, so you kind of have not an extreme attachment to them, but you know them. So the idea that one of them is actually this is kind of a little jarring, considering that you went from rooting for one to like, okay, who's the bad guy now? It's a very interesting experiment. That's something interesting there. Now, granted, some TV shows they kind of do it like some at some point it might happen to a character or that or whatever, it happens. But that's usually a slow build though. For an anthology like this, it's for some reason it makes it incredibly jarring and it works really well. Not really any negatives about the episode. I think the only thing about this episode is that in order for the effect to become full force, you're gonna have to watch the previous episode first. That's really the only thing with it. Outside of that, I really like this episode. It's really solid. There's not much more I can say about it necessarily. I mean, granted, the episode is only like, you know, 20 to 30 minutes long. There's not really much there. But yeah, next, we will be taking a look at, there we go. Yeah, the previous one was School Spirit, yeah. School Spirit actually did slightly better than Full Moon Halloween or whatever it was called. Um, which, in one hand, I think there is a difference though between the two because School Spirit was definitely more dark tones, and Full Moon Halloween is definitely more, I think, in my opinion, a bit more colorful. Um, I like the idea of werewolf killing catching creatures in that one too. I will say though, like I said, I haven't. It's been a while since I've seen this episode, so I don't know how well the twist holds up necessarily. Like I don't know how hidden or how good the clues are to the twist. So that's just something to keep in mind, that keep in mind this is made for young kids in 2001. It I don't know how well it holds up. That's just something that at some point, hopefully in the future, if the episodes actually fully do come out to some sort of extent, we can see for then. But right now, I'm just doing it based off memory. But yeah, the next one is actually a really good one. We'll talk called Four Eyes. We're gonna talk about that next time, and that one should be pretty solid too. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. In case you want to chat with me, Mike, or anyone else at the camping company, you don't want to use the YouTube comment section, we do have a couple options. The first one is we have a Discord channel. You can find a link to that in About page / About section of our YouTube channel. We also have a discussion tab in our channel as well, and can access that through a PC or laptop computer. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.